stock, looking for an opening bid at 250. At 250,000. At 250,000. At 250,000 to start, looking for 250 at 250 at 250 now. At 250,000. For line number 115. Who's going to start me out at 160? At 160,000 to start. At 160 to start, looking at 160 at 160 at 160 now. At 160,000. At 160,000. At 160,000 to start, looking at 160 at 160 at 160 now. At 160,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance, any further interest of 160,000. 160 accepted, looking at 170. At 170,000 now. At 170, will you tell me 170, 170, 170, 170, 170 now? At 170,000. At 170,000. At 170,000, will you tell me 170, 170, 170, 170, 170 now? I'll put it for sale, ladies and gents, at 170,000. It's for sale. Last call at 170,000 going once, twice. So 160,000, bit of number.
280. 280. Last call at 280,000. The gavel's going up. I'm going to sell it. 280 there with the sir. Thank you, Janice. 290. 290. 290. 280's there. 290. 290 anywhere. Last call. I'm going to sell it. The gavel's going up. Last call. Just in time. 300. 290's here. 300,000. 300 anywhere. 300. 300 anywhere. 300. 300. Last call. I'm going to sell it. Last call. 300. 310. 310 anywhere. 310. 310 anywhere. 310. 310 anywhere. 310. Any interest at 310,000? I'm going to sell it. Last call. 310,000. Sold. 300,000. Janice, bit of number 209. Bit of number 209 for 300,000. Thank you, sir. It's the same again, ladies and gentlemen. Same truck again. Lot number 2. Righto, who's going to start me off now? Who's got 200,000? Let's not muck around. 200 anywhere. 200. 200. 200 anywhere. 200. 200. 200. 200 anywhere. 150. I'll start me off again. 150. 150. Any interest at 150? 150,000. All right, we'll do it again. Who's got 100? 100 anywhere. 100. 100. 100,000. Thank you. 120. 120 anywhere. 120. 120. 120. 120. 120 now. 120. Online. Online 120. 140. 140 now. Online at 120. 140. 140. 140 anywhere. 140. 140 anywhere. 140 there. Thank you, sir. 160. 160. 160 anywhere. 160. 160 anywhere. 160. 180. 180. 180's there with Janice. 200,000. 200 anywhere. 200. Online at 200. 210. 210 anywhere. 210. 210. 210. 210 anywhere. 210. Last call. 210,000. Thank you. 220. 220. 210 here. 220. 220 anywhere. 220. Online at 220. 230 now. 230. 230 now. 230. 230 now. 230. 230 now. 230. 230 anywhere. 230. 230 anywhere. 230. 220's online. 230 anywhere. Last call. 230,000. Any interest at all? I'm going to sell it. Thank you, sir. 240 now. 240 here. 250. 250. 250. 250 anywhere. 240's here. 250. 250 anywhere. 250. 250,000 online. 260. 260. Thank you. 260's there. 270. 270 anywhere. 270. 270 anywhere. 270. 270,000. Any interest at 270? Last call. 270,000. I'm going to sell it. 270 there. 280. 280. 280 now. 280. 280. 280 now. 280. 270 with Janice. 280. 280. 280. Any interest at 280? I'm going to sell it. Last call. The gavel's going up. Thank you. 290. 290. 280's here. 290. 290 now. 290. 290 now. 290. 290 anywhere. 290,000. I'm going to sell it. Last call. 290,000. Just in time. You can bid a bit earlier if you like. 290's there. 300 now. 300. 300. 300 anywhere. 300. I've got it at 290. 300 anywhere. Last call. 300,000. I'm going to sell it. 290,000. Bidder number. Same bidder. 203. 290,000. Righto, ladies. Lot number 3. It's a 2013 this time, ladies and gentlemen. Lot number 3. Who's going to start me off? We know what they're going for. It's not muck around. Who's got 200,000? 200 anywhere. 200. 200. 200,000. 200,000. 200,000. 200,000 anywhere. Okay, start me off at a 100 now. 100 anywhere, 100. 100 now. 100. Any interest at 100? 100,000. Thank you. 120 now. 120. 120 now. 120. 120 there. 140. 140. 140. 140 now. 140. 140. 140. 140 at the back. 160 now. 160 anywhere. 160. 160. There. Thank you, sir. 180. 180. 180. 180 anywhere. 160's in front. 180. 180 anywhere. 180. 180. 180. 160's here. 180 I'm asking for. I'll take 170. 170 there. 180 now. 180 there. It's for sale. 190. 190. 190 anywhere. 190. 190 there. 200 now. 200. 200. 200. 200 anywhere. There. 210. 210. 210. 210. 220. 220. 220. 220. 220. 220. 220. 210's here. 220 now. Last call. 220,000. Any interest at all? There. 230. 230. 230. 240. 240. 240. 240. 240. 240,000. 230's here. 240. 250. 250 now. 250. 250 now. 250. 250. 250. Last call. 250,000. I'm going to sell it. The gavel's going up. Last call. 260 now. 260. Get your bids in early, people. Get your bids in early. 260 I'm asking for. 260. 260. I've got 250 with Janice. Thank you. 270. 270. 270. I'm going to sell it. Last call. Last call. Sold. 260,000. 236. Bit of number 236. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along, lot number 4. Same again, it's a 2013 Isuzu, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to start me off again? Who's got 150,000 this time? Save my voice. Bang. 170 anywhere. 170. 170. Thank you. 190. 190. Thank you. Let's go to 200. It's for sale. Let's go to 200. 200 anywhere. 200 in front. In front, right here, 200. Huh? He's at 190. 190 there. 200 now. 200 anywhere. 200. Any interest at 200,000? It's for sale. 200,000. 200,000. Any interest at 200,000 online? 210. 210 anywhere. 210 there. 220 now. 220. 220 anywhere. 220. 220. 220. It's online. 230 now. 230. There. 240. 240. 240. 240. 240. Last call. I've got 230 here. 240 anywhere. In front. 250. There. 260,000. Last call. Thank you. 270. 270. 270. 270 anywhere. 270,000. I'm going to sell it. Last call. 270,000. Sold. 260,000. Bidder number 236. Lot number 5, ladies and gentlemen, to 2010. A little bit older than recent. 2010, ladies and gentlemen. Isuzu. 2010. Who's going to start me off? Who's got 150,000? 150 anywhere. 150. Thank you. It's for sale. 160 now. 160. 160 now. 160. 160 anywhere. 160. 170 is there. 180. 180 anywhere. 180. 180 anywhere. 180. 180 now. 180,000 I'm looking for. I've got 170 here beside me. 180 anywhere. 180. Last call. 180,000. I'm going to sell it. Online. 190 now. 200. 200. 200. 190's here. 200. 200 anywhere. 200. 200 anywhere. 200. 200 now. Last call. Last call. I'm going to sell it. Last call of 200. Gavel's going up, up, up. Sold. 190,000. Bidder number 231. Lot number 6. 2013 Mitsubishi L300 Deluxe 2.5. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. What a minter. Lot number 6. Who's going to start me off? Who's got 170 to start me? 170. 170 anywhere. 100 anywhere, 100. 100,000. Thank you. 120. 120. 120 anywhere, 120. 120 anywhere, 120. 120. 120 anywhere, 120. Online, 140. 140. Anywhere, 140. 140. 140. I'll take 130. 130 anywhere. There. 140 now. 140. 140 on the Mitzi. Online, 150 now. 150. 150. 150,000. 150,000 anywhere. 150's there. Thank you, sir. 160 now. 160's there. 170 now. 170. 170. 170. 170. 170 anywhere. 170,000. I've got 160 here. 170. 170. I'll play the game. I'll take 165. 165. 165. I'm waiting for my online. 165 anywhere. Last call, 165,000. Thank you, sir. I'm going to put it up for sale. 170 now. It's for sale. 170. 170. I've got it at 165. 170's there. Bang. 175. 175. 175. 175. 170's there. 175. 175. 175. 175 anywhere. 175,000. Thank you, sir. 180. 180. 180 anywhere. 180. 180 anywhere. 180,000. I've got it with Ken at 175. 180. Last call. I'm going to sell it. 180 anywhere. Last call. 175, sir. Bidder number 217. Lot number 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 2018 Photon. Little chiller truck, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little reefer van. A little reefer van. $100,000. Any interest at all? 100,000. Any interest at all? 100,000. Last call. Last call, 100,000. Oh, thank you. Next lot. We can negotiate. If you have still got interest, we can negotiate. Lot number 8. Little 2018 Photon. $100,000. 100 anywhere. 100. 100. Same again. Little reefer van. 100,000. Any interest at 100? Any interest at all on these trucks? Make me an offer. Okay, thank you. Next lot. We've got another 3 of these, ladies and gentlemen. Have you got any interest at all in making a bid? Any interest at all? We'll move right through them. We can negotiate on these trucks. They will be parked here. They live here. So if you are interested in a little refrigerated truck, please see Grant and his team. We can negotiate, but if you want to make a bid now, please bid. Any interest at 100,000? We'll move right through them. Any interest at all at 100? Okay, thank you. Next lot. 9, 10, and 11. Might as well go right through. Thank you very much. 9, 10, and 11. Again, if you have some interest in these, please contact Grant and his marketing team. We'll move on to lot number 12. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bigger Isuzu refrigerated van, six-wheeler, 12, lot number 12, 1997. 100,000. 200,000 anywhere. 200,000. 200,000. Who's got 100,000? 100 anywhere. 100. 100 anywhere. 100. 100. 100. 100. 50,000. Play the game. 50,000 anywhere. 50's there. 70 now. 70. 70 now. 50 there. 70. 70 anywhere. 70. 90. 90. 90 anywhere. 90. 90's there. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100 anywhere. 100 over the back. 120 now. 120. 120. 120. 120 anywhere. 120. 120. 120's there. 140. 140. 140. 140. 140 anywhere. 140. 140. 140. 120 with rotor. 140. 140. I'll take 130. Thank you. 140 now. 140. 130's there. 140. 140 here. 150. 150. 150. 150. 150. 150. 160 now. 160. 160 now. 160. 160 now. 160. 150's with rotor. 160. 160,000 anywhere. Last call, 160,000. We've got 150. It's not quite enough. I'm asking for 160s there. 170. 170. 170. 170. 170. 160's here. 170. Last call, 170,000. Thank you, sir. 180. 180. 180. 180 anywhere. 180. 180. I still need a little bit more. 180. 180 anywhere. Last call, 180,000. I've got 170. 180 anywhere. 175. Thank you. 180. 180. 180. 175's here. 180. 180. 180. Any interest at 180? Last call, 180,000. Last call. One more go, 180,000. Okay, thank you. Next slot, please take highest bidder, 175. It's not sold yet, though. Need to negotiate that. Lot number 13. Lot number 13. We're not far away. Lot number 13, ladies and gentlemen. 1997 Isuzu Alf refrigerated truck. Who's going to start me off? Who's got 100,000? Start from the bottom. Who's got 100 anywhere? 100. 100. 100. 100,000. Thank you. 120. 120. 120 now. 120. 120. 120. 120 anywhere. 120. 120. The interest at 120,000. 120. At the back. Thank you, sir. 140. 140. 140. 140 anywhere. 140. 140. 140. I'll take 130. 130. Got 120 at the back. 130 anywhere. 130,000. 140 now. 140. 140 anywhere. 140. 130's here. 140. Thank you, sir. 150. I think he nodded his head. 150 now. 140's at the back. 150. 150. Thank you. 160. 160. 160. 160. 150's here. 160. 160. 160 anywhere. 160,000. Thank you, sir. 170. 170. 170. 160's there. 170. 170. 170,000. Any interest at 170? Last call. 165. 170 now. 165's there. 170. Thank you, sir. 175. 175. 175. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180,000. 180. 175 here. 180. Any interest at 180? Last call. Thank you. 185. 185. 180's there. 185. 185,000 last call. Last call, 185,000. Okay, thank you. Please take that bidder's number and negotiate, Grant. Bidder number down the back. We've got a bid at 185. 185 there. 190 now. He's bid. 185. 190, sir. We're back online. 190 now. 190. Huh? 190. 185's here. 190. 190. Any interest at 190? Any interest at all? 190,000. Okay, thank you. We'll negotiate. 185. We will negotiate. Bidder number. 231, Grant. Negotiate. 185. We're not far away. You might get that, sir. Lot number 14.
We'll pass that in and move on to our next lot. Pass that in, move on to lot number 100. Moving up to the century in today's auctions. Lot number 100. We've got the 2006 10-wheeler truck tractor Suzuki Giga. Looking for an opening bid again. Who's going to start me out at 1,000,001? At 1,000,001. At 1,000,001 to start. At 1,000,001. Who starts me out at 850? 850,000. 850,000 to start. Looking at 850. At 850,000. 850,000 to start. Looking at 850 at 850 at 850 at 850 now. At 850,000. Last call, ladies and gents. Last call for a start at 850,000. 850 I have, looking for 875. At Swift Road, looking for 875. At 875. At 875. At 875. Any man states 75 at 875. At 875. At 875. At 875. At 875,000. 875. 875. 875. 875. 875. Still a little bit shy, ladies and gents. Last call at 875. At 875. At 875. Will you send me at 875? Last call for any further advance at 875. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. If you'd like to make an offer, please go speak to our buy now area. Moving on to lot number 101, ladies and gents, to your left-hand side. To your left-hand side, we've got 2006 Fuso Super Great Truck Tractor with crane and low bed trailer. Lot number 101, all selling. at 3 million. At 3 million to start. At 3 million to start, looking for 3. At 3 million to start. At 3 million to start. At 3 million to start for the truck, tractor, and low bed trailer. At 3. Who starts me out at 1,000,008? At 1,000,008. At 1,800,000. At 1,000,008. At 1,800,000. At 1,000,008. At 1,000,008. At 1,000,008 to start. At 1,800,000 to start. At 1,000,008. At 1,000,008 for the truck, tractor, and the low bed trailer. At 1,000,008. At 1,000,008. At 1,000,008. Last call, ladies and gents. Any interest at 1,800,000? We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. If you are interested in purchasing either the low bed trailer or the truck tractor separately, please come speak to us and we'll see what we can do with our consignor for you. Moving on to lot number 102, 2018 Suzuki Giga truck tractor with 40-foot flatbed trailer. Looking for an opening bid, lot number 102, who starts me out at 3. At 3 million. At 3 million to start. At 3 million to start, who's going to start me out at 2,000,004? At 2,400,000. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. At 2,000,004. At 2,400,000. At 2,000,004. Lot number 102 at 2,000,004. Coming on down at 2,000,004. At 2,400,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 2,400,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Pass that in, move on to our next lot. Lot number 103. Lot number 103. As you can see, lot number 103 coming on down the ramp. We've got the Hino 10-wheeler dump truck. Looking for an opening bid for the dump truck. Who's going to start me out at 1,000,008? At 1,000,008. At 1,000,008 to start. Looking for 1,000,008. At 1,000,008. Who starts me out at 1,000,002? At 1,200,000. At 1,002. At 1,002. At 1,200,000 to start. At 1,002. At 1,002. At 1,002 to start. Looking 1,002. At 1,200,000 to start. Looking 1,002. At 1,200,000. At 1,200,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any interest at 1,200,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 1,200,000. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. Lot number 104. Lot number 104 coming on down, ladies and gents. Your Suzuki 10-wheeler dump truck. It's a classic, 1989. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 900,000? At 900,000. At 900,000. It's finally good to see you smile, Grant. At 900,000. At 900 to start. At 900,000 to start, who's going to start me out at 7? At 700,000. At 700,000. At 700,000 to start, looking for 7 at 7 at 7 at 7 at 700,000 now. At 700,000. At 700,000 to start. At 700,000 to start. Last call, ladies and gents, at 700,000. At 700,000. At 700,000, last call. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 105. Coming on around, as you can see it. Nice, tidy. Plenty of space, ladies and gents. We'll just give it a moment. She's an old girl, but she gets there. Who'll start me out again? Who starts me at 900,000? At 900,000. At 900,000, who's going to start me out at 7? At 700,000 now. At 700,000. At 700,000. At 700,000, you can see she stops on a dime. At 700,000. At 700,000. At 700,000. At 700,000, we have an interest at 7. Last call, ladies and gents, at 700,000. We'll pass it on, move on to our next lot, lot number 106. Lot number 106, 1995 Suzuki Giga. It's a 10-wheeler wing van. Looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 700,000? At 700,000 to start. Who starts me out at 460? At 460,000. At 460 to start. Looking for 460 at 460,000 now. At 460,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 460,000. At 460,000, we're interested at 460. Last call at 460,000. At 460. At 460,000. At 460,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 460. We'll pass it in, move on to our next lot. Please make an offer at our buy now area. Moving on to lot number 107. Moving on to lot number 107. As you can see it up there, ladies and gents, to your right hand side. We'll just have to jump that, ladies and gents. Lot number 107. Just give that a moment. Please bear with us. We hope you're enjoying our coffee cart today as well as Drew Schwarmer. It's famous up these parts, I'm told. Drew Schwarmer. There she goes. She's got time to come on down here. Lot number 107 coming on down. Well, ladies and gents, we'll sell that from where it is. We better sell that from where it is. We'll sell these next units from where they lie, ladies and gents. You know what they are. You've come and you've tested them and checked them out. Lot number 107, for the 2006 Isuzu Giga, looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out? Who starts me out at 750,000? At 750,000 to start, looking for 750. At 750. At 750 to start, looking for 750. At 750,000. At 750,000, who starts me out at 6? At 600,000 now. At 600,000. At 600,000 to start. At 600,000 to start. At 600,000 to start, looking for 6. At 600,000 now. At 600,000. At 600,000, any further advance to 6? Last call for lot number 107 at 600,000 opening bid. Last call at 600,000. Last call for any interest, ladies and gents, at 600,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Give it just a moment. Lot number 108. The old girl's making her way down here. Lot number 108. We have lot number 111. Seems we're skipping on down to lot number 111, ladies and gents. Lot number 111. We'll just move along in catalog lot order. If you'd like to make an offer for any of your units, please let us know. Lot number 111. For Mitsubishi Fuso 12-wheel wing van. Who's going to start me out at 1 million? At 1 million now. At 1 million to start. At 1 million to start. At 1 million. Who's going to start me out at 700? At 700,000. At 700,000 to start. Looking for 7. At 700,000 now. At 700,000. At 700,000 to start. Looking for 7 at 7 at 7 at 7 at 7 at 700,000. 700,000 to start. At 700,000 to start. Are we finished at 7 at 7 at 7 at 7 at 700,000 now? Last call, ladies and gents. Last call for any interest at 700,000. Last call for any interest for lot number 111 at 700. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. Coming on down, ladies and gents, you can see lot number 108. Lot number 108. Lot number 108, we've got the Isuzu 10-wheel wing van looking for an opening bid. Who's going to start me out at 1 million? At 1 million to start. 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 Who's going to start me out at 800? At 800,000 now. At 800,000. At 800,000 now. At 800,000. At 800,000. At 800,000. At 800,000. At 800,000 to start, looking for 8. 800,000 now. 800,000 now. At 800,000. At 800,000. Accept your 6. At 600,000 now. At 600,000. Tell them to stop that one. No need to bring it down. At 600,000, accept it. We'll start out at 6. See where we go. 650. At 650,000 now. At 650. At 650. At 650. At 650. At 650,000. At 650,000. We take it to 650. At 650. At 650 now. At 650,000. Last call, ladies and gents, at 650,000. Last call, we're not quite there. We're a little bit shy at 650,000 now. At 650,000, last call. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. We'll pass that and move on to our next lot. Move on to lot number 110. Lot number 110, lot number 110. Lot number 110, who's going to start me out? Four-wheel Suzuki Giga 12-wheel wing van, who starts me out at 700,000. At 700,000 to start, looking for 7 at 7 at 7 at 700,000 now. At 700,000, who starts me out at 550? At 550,000 to start. At 550 to start, looking for 550 at 550 at 550 now. At 550,000. At 550,000 now. At 550,000 to start, looking for 550 at 550,000 now. At 550,000. Last call for any interest at 550,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot, moving on to our next lot, lot number 109, bringing on down lot number 109. Lot number 109, we've got the Isuzu 10-wheel wing van, looking for an opening bid. Once again, looking for an opening bid at 9, at 950, at 950,000, at 950,000, who starts me out at 750, at 750, at 750, at 750, will you take me to 750, at 750, at 750 now? At 750,000, at 750,000, at 750,000, at 750,000, at 750,000, will you take me to 750, at 750,000, at 750,000, last call. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot, ladies and gents, moving on to lot number 112. Lot number 112 in today's sale, lot number 112. Mitsubishi Fuso, it's the 12-wheel wing van, lot number 900, at 900,000, at 900,000 to start, who starts me out at 750, at 750,000, at 750,000 to start, looking for 750, at 750, at 750 now, at 750,000, at 750,000 to start, looking for 750, at 750, at 750, at 750 now, at 750,000, last call. We'll pass that and move on to lot number 113. Our next lot number 113. Lot number 113, we've got the Mitsubishi Fuso Super Great. It's a 12-wheel wing van. Looking for an opening bid for this unit. Who's going to start me out at 750? At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000, who's going to start me out? You can see lot number 113. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 750,000. At 700, who's going to start me out, ladies and gents? At 600. At 600,000 now. At 600,000 now. At 600,000. At 600,000, we're selling it for where it is. At 600,000. Last call at 600,000. Last call at 600. We'll pass that in, move on to our next slide, moving on to our next slide. Lot number 114. Fuso Super Great Aluminum Dropside Cargo Truck. Who starts me out at 1 million? At 1 million to start. At 1 million to start, looking for 1. At 1 million, who starts me out at 8? 800,000. 800,000. At 800,000 to start. At 800,000 to start, looking for 8. 800,000 to start. At 800,000, who starts me out at 8? At 800,000. At 800,000, ladies and gents. Last call at 800,000. We'll pass that in, move on to our next lot. We'll pass it in, move on to our next lot. Moving on to lot number 115, along on the screen. No doubt you've already checked it out. Lot number 115. Lot number 115. The Hino Profina. It's a wing van truck. It's not running, ladies and gents. Lot number 115. Who starts me out looking for an opening bid at 250? At 250,000. At 250,000. At 250,000 to start, looking for 250 at 250 at 250 now. At 250,000. For lot number 115. Who's going to start me out at 160? At 160,000 to start. At 160 to start, looking at 160 at 160 at 160 now. At 160,000. At 160,000. At 160,000 to start. Looking 160 or 160 or 160 now. At 160,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any further advance, any further interest of 160,000. 160 accepted, looking 170. At 170,000 now. At 170, will you tell me 170, 170, 170, 170, 170 now? At 170,000. At 170,000. At 170,000, will you tell me 170, 170, 170, 170, 170 now? I'll put it for sale, ladies and gents, at 170,000. It's for sale. Last call at 170,000 going once, twice. So 160,000, bit of number 220, lot number 220. Moving on to our last lot today, ladies and gents, lot number 116 for the Super Great Wing Van truck. Not running, who starts to start, who's going to start me out at 6? At 600,000, who starts me out at 4? At 400,000 now. At 400,000 now. At 400,000 now. At 400,000 to start, looking for forward, 400,000 now. At 400,000. Last call, ladies and gents, for any interest at 400. Ladies and gents, we'll pass that one in. As mentioned, if you'd like to make an offer for any of our unsold units in today's auction, please proceed to the buy now area at our registration area, ladies and gents. Thank you very much for all making the time to come join with us and participating, both our live bidders and our live stream online bidders. Thank you very much for making the time to join with us at today's HMR Truck and Logistics Auction. We look forward to welcoming you back. Stay tuned on www.hmrbid.ph for further updates on our exciting upcoming live and online auctions nationwide. Have a wonderful weekend, safe travels, and God bless.